That's fine.
Need a little more.
That's fine. I have a whole arm.
Is Alex sitting right here? Sheffield?
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, welcome.
He said it wasn't a podcast because there's no audio version.
Well,
but
because it's not a podcast to the definition. What's the definition of podcast?
I thought it was people talking. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, but podcast has to do with the, production. It's
Yeah,
like
but this is podcast equipment. So I would call it a podcast. Maybe I'm wrong, though.
Okay. Leave a comment. What do you think? Is this a podcast even though there's no audio version?
I want to bring this out already.
I have this. I have this at my fingertips.
What?
It's called this thing called Google. A lot of millennials use it. Podcast.
Definition.
Deafy.
That's what I want to know. Deaf.
So, this is about to be the podcast, the definition of podcast. Okay, a podcast is a digital audio file made available on the internet for downloading to a computer or mobile device.
Oh.
Typically available as a series.
Oh.
New installments of which can be received by subscribers automatically. So,
verb, that's the noun. The verb is make. A digital audio file available as a podcast.
So, yeah, but I don't fit either description, basically.
Make
this is a series.
As a podcast.
And we do talk into microphones. There are a lot of similarities.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I think if I were to make an audio version of this available, be a podcast. But it's technically just a video of us talking into mics.
Can you hear that?
Okay. And I have a question for you while you're doing that.
I didn't know there was going to be questions.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not comfortable.
I'm just, surprising you. Why are you uncomfortable with it, first of all? Because I ask you questions,
I'm not
daily. I've asked you a few
since I've been
already.
here.
But now that we have mics out and a camera rolling, it's, a little weird or what?
I think we're done talking.
Okay, here's my question. What is one thing right now that you're obsessed with, basically? Whether it's good or bad.
Cards. I know that sounds dumb, but...
No, that's not dumb, dude. There's no dumb answer to this.
I'm obsessed with cards because I'm obsessed with learning. And I have to always be learning something. If it's not a new job, it's how to do things with cards, things about cards, or whatever. This trick is called, well, it's not a trick, but it's called the Cyclone, I think, or something like that. You just flip it like that with one hand and you flip it out. And so, if it's not, I'm obsessed with learning, and right now I'm learning about cards, so I'm obsessed with cards. I couldn't find waters.
She got some beers?
Yeah, can we drink them?
Yeah, bro. Why not?
Dude, I like Guinness a lot.
I'm not a big Guinness guy, to be honest with you.
First beer I went to a bar and had with a bud
Yeah.
was a Guinness, so that's why I like them.
The first beer you ever had was a Guinness.
No, the first beer I went to a bar.
It's a little night podcast action. So what we have here is extra stout.
Well, I have a question for you.
All right.
What do I got in my pockets?
I'm going to need a bottle opener for this. Bouse.
What do I have in my pocket?
$1 million
No.
is my guess.
Like, for reals? Oh, can you open it with that? Oh, no way. That'd be so sick.
I'm fidget spinner opening a beer. But it's not working. I'm actually just tearing up your fidget spinner, dog. Guinness Extra Foreign Stout Extra Foreign. Is there really a point to be shipping beer across the ocean when I heard a rumor that even the foreign and imported beers are made here.
In America.
Yeah. And that would make me a little upset if that was true, because I always thought there was a cool thing that you could do, possibly go to Mexico and have a Pacifico there and see how different it is, compare it, and see what happened on the ship.
Well,
over
my
the
uncle
seas.
has been to the Guinness. My uncle's a doctor, so he goes all over the world and does things. Why is mine more quiet than yours?
You're good. It's the same.
And does heart surgeons and stuff, heart surgeries and things.
I don't know, dude. Is it?
No, it's not. It's good. So he went to the in Dublin. He went to the actual Guinness company, so he might know the difference. I don't know, but this extra stout's gonna taste a little different then.
I'm not a big fan of dark beer, to be honest with you.
It's a little stout for me.
Yeah. This is bothering me to a point where it probably shouldn't.
No, that's all right. Just forget about it.
Yeah. We'll just do this. Let's get our minds off of
Technical stuff.
technology, bro. What do you think about technology? Let's get our minds on
No,
technology.
I've been talking about technology with my parents for 2 weeks now.
Really? That's kind of what I talked about in my last video, honestly.
All right, no technology talk.
All right.
No, I just want to say to the public that Cam Newton is a fraud. I don't know.
He's a fraud?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, let's get your feelings out now, dude.
No, I just
What are
don't
you
like Cam Newton
saying?
because he thought he was all that.
What do you mean he thought
And
he
then
was all that?
And then he went to the Super Bowl against the Denver Broncos and got humiliated.
Bro, and you don't show any, like, bad, like, I feel bad for him, man. Dude had a heck of a year just to get demolished
Yeah, I know.
in the game. How do you not show him any sympathy after what happened to the Broncos against the Seahawks in the Super Bowl? When we were the best offense in the league, we just get
How we
spunked.
played horrible though.
We did.
So there's a difference.
But we would have also gotten just completely worked by them anyways. There was a reason everyone on our team was scared.
How would we know? Well, that's why everyone was scared. There's a mindset thing.
Okay. So did Cam Newton go in with the wrong mindset?
Possibly, I don't know.
I have more respect for someone who just got whooped than someone who goes into the Super Bowl and just doesn't play. They don't even try. That's what the Broncos did, man.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying, like, if you're going to come out and say, yo.
Well, okay, so
Yeah,
the dab is still a thing, and he's the one who made it a thing.
For sure. I could name so many players that have, like, dance moves.
But still,
Or
but then it was taken by others,
yeah.
you know, and then made a thing. So like
Their signature.
Jake Paul, you know, dabs on the haters, and you know, and so it became a huge thing. Maybe that was out of his control, but
Cam Newton does not control that. You're talking about how it became a trend and little kids like to do it.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But that's the thing. It was a wave. Everyone did it, man. Everyone did it.
I just want to ask Cam Newton. Cam Newton, if you're watching this, what do you think of the progress the dab has made since you made it a thing back in 2000?
Do we know
15?
for it's like a
Yeah, I don't know.
undisputable fact that Cam Newton started
No.
this? Yeah, I feel like it was
I'm not sure.
might have been a slight thing. People might have been incorporating that move into dances before Cam Newton did that. It could have been like somewhat of a thing.
Water.
Here you go.
Is that water?
Drink out of the old trusty.
I don't want to drink out of your trusty.
Yeah, you don't want to know. You don't want to know, man. You don't even want to know what that is. Why are you putting it in your coffee? Gross, bro.
I like the flavor of coffee. So coffee flavored water is not bad.
Jeez, man. You're an animal.
I just realized something. My favorite Pokemon matches color with my favorite deck of cards. So possibly. I just like the color blue.
Possibly. Possibly. It's a possibility is what I'd call it.
And Nintendo. What do you think?
We were having a great conversation here, Logan. I'm not quite done with it.
Oh, okay.
There's part of my heart that still wants to go back to it. Cam Newton.
Oh, God.
I mean, I heard you call him a fraud, which is something.
No, I did not. I started to say it, and then you put it in my mouth.
Roll it back. What was the first thing he said about Cam Newton? fraud. You called him a fraud.
Frog. I was going with frog.
Oh, frog. You're already changed back. I haven't even made my side of the argument yet, and you're already switching sides.
You never answered my question.
What question?
What do I have in my pocket?
A Pokemon, probably.
No.
Oh, Mentos?
Close.
Tic Tacs?
Tic Tacs. He got it, actually. That wasn't bad.
No, really? Oh!
I like to play that game.
Nice. What do I have in my pocket?
Do you have something in your pocket? Your phone.
No. You call this a phone?
Yeah.
Oh. Who did you say your favorite comedian was?
Owen Benjamin.
Owen Benjamin.
Yeah.
I'll throw mine out there. Theo Vaughn. You guys might notice how I'm saying bruh a lot. That just stemmed from watching his videos alone. Because he says it really good. He says bruh better than anyone says bruh.
Yeah, because you can't say bra. You can't say brah.
It's almost his thing. I almost don't feel qualified to say bruh anymore, even though I know it's like a general word. But now that I know I'm using it similar to how he would use it, and also after seeing how he's just mastered it, it seems like his thing. Kind of like Cam Newton is the dad.
There's something to say about mastering the verbiage, not the verbiage, the tone of a phrase. Because, the tone of anything. Mastering, controlling tone, it's almost musical. And it's not because it's just in speaking, but if you can control your tone when speaking, I learned how to do it at my work. Because I worked at a 5-star resort where I had to deal with guests all the time, and when a guest tells you that you wear smart glasses to make you look smart, you have to say, "No, sir." You have to say, "No, sir. I wear these glasses because I am smart," and you can't say that in a negative tone, or else you'll get fired.
Like I'm talking back at you type
Right.
tone.
You say, "No, sir. I'm wearing these because I am smart."
Dude, yeah, and like you pick what you say, of course.
Yeah.
But like that's the customer service. That's that all the way around in every industry.
Yeah.
Anyone who's providing customer service has to swallow their pride and has to master kind of what you were talking about, how you're going to say things, and not even that,
Rolling tone.
like what you're going to say. You have to have self-control. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what you just did. You have to be like, not my real emotions, not what I'm actually thinking or wanting to say. Womb.
Yeah.
Like you're wearing a mask. You put a mask on like no one's business, bro. When you are providing customer service for someone. And I've been at a job. I'm going to expose myself here right on YouTube. I've been at a job where I'm kind of allowed some wiggle room. It's not as strict as your job.
Well, my new job, I'm allowed wiggle room.
Yeah. Like, I don't necessarily have to be nice to people all the time like you did. I'm not providing 5-star customer service. I'm like hospitality.
5-star customer service is bull.
I'm literally just checking someone in to play golf. So if someone gives me like some trash, I don't have to be like, "Oh, sorry about that day. Here's your room. Here's your bags. What can I do for you to make your day better?"
Yeah.
I don't have to be like necessarily as fake as you had to be. And I think honestly, that takes a toll when you can't be yourself, dude.
Yeah.
That takes a toll. You have to go in and be somebody else every day.
I want to do it for 2 years. That's all I had.
Yeah. You had an acting job for 2 years,
Yeah.
bro. That's rough, man.
Every day, and you get paid $7 an hour, so.
You made a lot of tip money. It's like, at that point, it's not about the money, though.
But yeah, exactly. Well, once you've been acting for 2 years, 4 tips, because literally what they make you do, and there's a reason they call it putting in a monkey suit. So you put a monkey suit on. I had either a hat and a tie, or at least a vest and slacks. Put a monkey suit on and then act for tips is what they make you do at a 5-star resort. Guest services. And it takes a toll on you because you're a plaything,
We are drinking some Guinness, and we're also drinking some coffee-flavored water. I'm not drinking any of that. I'm not that psycho, man.
You are drinking Guinness.
I'm not drinking none of that coffee water, bro.
Well, you're missing out. Missing out. I took my hair down. Oh, it's not gonna go with mint. I'm gonna have to spit out my mints.
Let me just update. He's eating mints, coffee flavored water, and beer. That's just a normal Logan move. It's a normal Logan move, Rata, baby. But yeah, the customer service, I think we've complained about it enough. The customer service is a crazy
Industry.
but people expose themselves on a daily basis, and you get to see what people actually are.
Yeah.
See people's true colors. And they ain't pretty. It's like a brown, like maybe
Bro,
like a
looks kinda
diarrhea, like a diarrhea color a little bit. Maybe like a little more tint of green.
If we did this,
Oh, please don't. Okay, we're doing it, boys. You
Little-
saw it here first.
a little more brown. Smells bad.
That is an ugly color,
Smells a
dude.
lot like coffee and a lot like alcohol.
Let me just smell it. I'm definitely not trying this. Are you trying it?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, dude, it's got like a
Chocolate.
caramely smell to it. It's just watery beer and coffee.
Tastes like water to me.
Okay, could taste worse.
I saw an old man slip and fall. Well, that's the end of that video. Been watching Adam Swanson vlogs. Like and subscribe. Peace out, baby.